The monuments are remarkably exciting places of interest in Moscow, no matter how you prefer to travel, by car, by foot, or by ship. Every corner of Moscow is home to one monument or another, like this Peter the Great statue. The Muzeon Park of Arts is a massive sculpture museum. It was established in 1992 at a time when perestroika bloomed.
The Muzeon is a huge arts park. It contains more than 700 statues here, starting from those made in Soviet era, those made by Soviet dissident artists, and you can find here a huge variety of contemporary statuary.
Muzeon is also a sculpture studio. Open workshops are carried out not only by famous sculptors, but also students of art. In October 1991, when the Soviet Union collapsed, smaller socialist realism statues of Soviet leaders and unidentifiable workers and peasants were removed from their pedestals and hauled to the park and left in their fallen form. Here, the unique monuments were saved, including traditional portraits of Soviet leaders. All of them are artifacts of that era, but the artistic value of some monuments is questionable. In the 1990s, these statues shaped the park outline, but over time, more and more modern sculptures were added. The Peter the Great statue is also part of the park's composition. It's located at the western confluence of the Moskva River and the Vodovodny Canal in central Moscow. Erected in 1997, it weighs around 1,000 tons. It also contains 600 tons of stainless steel, bronze, and copper. It's a 98-meter-high monument, the 8th tallest statue in the world. It was designed by the Georgian Zurab Tsereteli to commemorate 300 years of the Russian Navy, which Peter the Great had established.
Walking through Muzeon, you will find not only the status of political or economic leaders, but also the status of artists, such as poets.
The Maxim Gorky Monument was created by Ivan Shader in 1939. The monument was first located on Belaruskaya Square near the railway station until 2005. And there are several sculptures dedicated to Alexander Sergeyevich Pushkin. This monument is called My Little Pushkin by Vladimir Brezhnev. One unusual moment is the Don Quixote sculpture by Nikolai Silis. It's a figure from the monument ensemble dedicated to the Battle of Stalingrad, which was from 1958 until 1967. This is the We Demand Peace composition by Vera Muchkina. There are 6 figures, black, Chinese, and Russian. They're moving and treading on German flags. There are other figures as well, like that of a disabled woman.
Right here, you can see the embankment of Moskva River. Last year, it was transformed in a beautifully landscaped pedestrian walkway.
Not far from the very heart of Moscow, the view from the embankment of the Muzeon Park is splendid. It's the perfect place to pass the time and go for a stroll. There's even a special road for skateboarders and cyclists. And what's more, it's home to one of the biggest exhibition centers in Russia, the Central House of the Artist. Artists sell their works at the gallery here. It's a unique space with a great atmosphere, and the spirit of art is lively. Adults and children can enjoy its warm embrace. It's quite hard to list all the places of interest to see in Moscow, but one thing's for certain, they're in no short supply.